I'm now here in Loveland, Colorado at the former JAX East location. The JAX West location is still open. I'll talk about that maybe when I get inside, but Spirit Halloween is in part of this building that is set to become WinCo, or at least part of it is. I don't know if they'll do the whole thing. I happen to notice this person has one of those older Spirit banners in their car, and it was leaning against the wall back when it's coming soon, just inside these doors. I just happened to notice that when I was walking up, but this one actually has one of the wacky wavy inflatable man. I guess I need to do a video of that before I leave, but right now it's kind of starting to sprinkle, so I'm gonna go inside and do the store first. So of course you can see the green tiling in the backdrop there. Yes, this location is looking a lot like the Longmont one.
You think you can escape me? I am Jack the Reaper. I make the skies turn orange, the wind howl.
Oh, this one tracks.
Swarm. There is no place my bone-chilling grip cannot reach.
That's cool. This one actually tracks. The ones in Boulder and Longmont were not tracking properly. I didn't even know it tracked when I was at Boulder, so yeah, I got Crypt Countess. I guess we could do her this time. That is haunting, honestly, quite frankly. Seems like a part of a horror movie, to be honest about that. Like it really does seem like a part of a horror movie. Watch your step. Can you step up through here? I don't know. That doesn't seem stable. Yeah, that's not stable. The way they made that look, it looks like a spot you'd step up to. I don't know why I didn't notice that. The other stores, looks like a lot of the animatronics are in the same positions. Hi, how are you doing? All right. We got the rat, Mutant sewer rat, of course. This one's sticking out a little bit more on me. I think there's a vibration board right here. Maybe, or maybe not. Maybe it's just a floor mat. Jesus, that scared me that time. That got me. That scared me this time. It helps to have the volume up. Okay, another piece from somewhere that, oh, maybe right there. Looks like that piece must have fallen down. That's okay. Yeah. It's very hard to hear this. I don't know if you'll be able to. I don't know if you'll be able to hear that. I can't even hardly hear it for myself. I think the volume could be a little bit better on these phones, but it's quite cool to see them have that in these ISEs. I think someone's kid over there is scared of the animatronic, but yeah. Okay, so this one also has the huge Squid Game animatronic that seems to be more of a display piece.
You are allowed to move forward when it shouts out green light. Stop when it shouts red light. If your movement is detected afterwards, you will be eliminated. Green light.
Okay, that one I could actually hear. Okay, so it says what to do. Got it. So it's very Squid Game themed. And this store seems to have quite a bit of Squid Game themed stuff here. Seems to. I tried that animatronic thing at the Longmont store and I couldn't really hear it very well. Here I could hear it fine. I don't want to show certain things on camera, but there's literally 2 youngsters over there playing the game a little bit. Kind of. Yep, there they go. I don't want to show it because of YouTube and all that nonsense, but it's hysterical to me to see them actually kind of play the game with the animatronic. I'm not that young anymore. I used to be. If I was younger, I might do the same thing, but yeah. So you can see it's maybe not the Jumbo S store, but it is a pretty sizable store, and they do only have 1 store in Loveland, of course, this year. Well, they got a lot of extra costumes back there. Chaos Clown. That looks like something out of not Scary Movie, but Zombieland. That seriously does. Pirate accessories. Stars and Stripes jumpsuit. They always tend to always have a lot of jumpsuits and stuff, so yeah. That's a little different. I don't think I've seen that before. That looks like something that would be in a casino or something like that. Excuse me. Lots of the jumpsuits. Man, so many. Jeez, that is 80s themed. Sheesh. Oh no. Oops, there's way too many. There's so many costumes are overflowing. Anyway, yeah, these are definitely 80s themed. That looks like it's just weird. Wait, I can't put my tongue on it. Where have I seen this hat before? I've seen it somewhere before in something that was 80s themed, and I don't know where. Or at least a very similar hat. So I think there is one difference between the store this year and stores in past years. A lot of, at least in more recent past years, there's usually a small section by the front or off to the side, and then there's another portion in the middle of the back part of the store. This year it seems like they're putting all their eggs in the front section, but I think that might be a good thing because, frankly, there's a lot more interactive pieces in there than I remember. It used to mainly be just the interactive pieces of interacting with the animatronics. And a long time ago, they didn't even really have the tracking too much. These days, they have ones that not only track your position, so they look at you, they also have like additional props, like the phone and all those little nifty bits of the ISE. Looks like they got Minecraft swords there. They got bathrooms here. I wonder if you have to get the code to use them. It says out of order on it. Obviously we're not going in, but yeah, that one says out of order too. I wonder why they would leave that open if they're not even using them. So weird. Oops, Ghostbusters. Except this is the kids' side of it. And they've done the aisle up to the front cachette register is different. Bobbleheads again. I saw these at the Cheyenne store. Wait, what's this? This looks like a tape. Is this actually like a tape, or is this just don't be fined, please rewind? So it is meant to be a tape. Like, okay, so this is actually like a journal on this one. How does, like, can this even, it feels like this should open, but I don't know. Is there a tape in here? There might actually be a tape in here. Nope, decoration only. So maybe it is just a decoration thing. That is unusual. You don't usually see tape packages in general anymore. Coloring book I have not seen elsewhere. Knickknacks. I've gotten the gloves, these hands before. Although it looks a little thicker on this part than last time. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's about the same. I've gotten those before. They're cool. I don't know if I got the blood gel clings one. Ghost face themed ones. That's kind of nifty. I almost kind of want one, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Lots of mugs. Excuse me, sorry. Keychains. What's over here? I might grab one of those window clings. That's kind of cool, and I don't know. I keep seeing it. It's like, well, I want it more each time. So it's like, well, they do got slime. These containers remind me of those silly little Spanish cup noodle candy things. But it's obviously not edible like that, so don't eat it. And of course, tools to do your pumpkin carving. What's over here? Okay, more of this kind of stuff. And of course, these sections are, you know, gonna be similar a little bit from one store to the next. Seems like generally this spot is about the same size from store to store, even with the smaller stores. It seems like that is a sizable chunk of the store, but they still usually have the adult costumes on the other part of the store. Did we do this? I don't think we did. Let's go through here. Inflatable ones that light up. All kinds of inflatable light up. Kind of statue-like critters, shall we say. Yeah, this definitely, is it just me or does this definitely look like a spot you could like do a selfie thing? Yeah, we saw these ones, 2 years ago? Has it been 2 years already since we've seen these? I'm losing track of my years. The other day, in fact, I think it was just a couple of days ago, I was looking back at the Frontier Mall video that Exploring Retail with the intro did up in Cheyenne, and up in Cheyenne, and it's like, that was 2 years ago when we did that? I mean, he uploaded it about a year ago, but it was more like 2 years ago when we actually met up and did that, so. It's crazy how time flies, man. It's weird how time morphs things a little bit. Oh, masks. Masks, let's do masks. That's kind of cool. Okay, masks. Let's see if they got something a little different over here. Okay. All of the standard ones. They got the cone hat. Pizza hat. That's weird to me. That's a weird one. Construction hat, but again, it's on the small side. This one is yellow. At the other store, we saw some orange ones that were also Jurassic Park themed. Weapons, of course. Woo! I just hit myself on a weapon. All right, let's go over here now. A shark mask. That's a little different. An alien mask. I don't think I've seen an alien mask elsewhere. That almost looks like the Greys, and God, I can't think of the name of the series right now that just unfortunately recently ended. Kind of looks like that a little bit like the Grey's face, just a little bit. All of the hockey style masks. I love how in GTA you can actually get like a lot of the hockey style masks and stuff. It's kind of funny. They have so much of that in that game. Haven't played that in a long time actually, jeez. Again, time flies, man. So scarecrow pig mask, a scarecrow bull mask. Man, a scarecrow burlap mask, so that's just like standard scarecrow. Bunny mask. E.T. There are some different ones I haven't seen before. They had a ghost face one that was in this burlap style too. Huh. At another store, not this one though, that I see unless I'm missing it. Man. More weapons as we pan around here, and there is a Yeti mask. I almost was gonna call that a ape mask, but no, it's a Yeti. And the one thing I don't see at this one is those glasses. Like they have mugs, that's expected, that's normal. Although these are really huge mugs. Holy crap, how big are these? These are hilariously big. My gosh. That looks like two coffee cups worth of liquid there, Jesus. I could be wrong on that, but those are hunky. Yeah, I don't see the glass ones unless I'm missing it. Hold on a minute. Oh, here they are. Yeah, they got these glass mugs. Are these? Oh, those are the boxes. Oh, that's cool. So they got Halloween themed book boxes. They usually have stuff like that at like, you know, Joann, Hobby Lobby, what have you, but they have like very specifically Halloween themed ones here. I don't think I've seen Halloween themed ones, let alone ones here before. That's cool. And they have, looks like this changes depending on your angle. Man, that's kind of nifty. And then they have these. These I didn't see anywhere else. Like, I'm not sure if they're just meant to kind of be display pieces on that part, or if they actually are something you could buy. I'm not sure. Is there a price tag on them? Yeah, there's a price tag. Of course, I'm sure the parts inside of these are fake, but gosh, that is so wacky. Oh, they got the Beetlejuice sign this year at this store. I haven't seen it at other stores yet. Again, unless I missed it. Spider webbing. And I think this gets more into the costumes again. Man, there's a bit I missed. All right, now that the animatronics are maybe not as occupied, I'm gonna just take a peek at a couple of them again. I think this is still my favorite one of this year. Besides maybe Jack the Reaper, that one's kind of cool. Let's see this guy again, Bullseye. He just laughs and spins. He does talk. It's hard to hear him though. I just noticed this is kind of a dome thing. I wonder if it would have been possible to have the face kind of alter depending on how you angle yourself. And I don't think these LEDs were on at the other stores, at least not that I remember, unless I just didn't notice them. It's still a lot of like nice touches on this. A lot of really, really nice touches. Push button, of course.
Don't be afraid. Come closer. You can send me one. Let's call up some fun.
Look at the eyes on that glow. Except right now it's still setting down. I think this one jumps. But I don't know if it's gonna, there it goes. Let's see it jump. Come on, you wanna jump, you know you do. I forget what the name of this one is. Maybe this one's on a sensor? I don't know, it's not triggering. Look at the rat. All right, let's look at this shirt. Gotta do that every time, I think. Okay, that's different. A pumpkin themed shirt that seems more jacket-like. This is poly, isn't it? Part poly. Yeah, it's part poly, but it's still pumpkin themed though. That's interesting. Haven't seen that elsewhere. What is this? It's like a skeleton carrying cans. I love the Ghostbusters theme playing in the background right now. Halloween safety. This almost looks a little bit Stranger Things vibe, but then with a little bit of like Batman vibe. And of course, with that face, of course. Why can't I think of the name of that character right now? I feel like an idiot. Yep, lots of shirt options. Scream, apparently. This is actually a Scream shirt. Is that up there on the wall? I don't know if that one's up here on the wall. Oh, there it is. So it is actually like a Scream poster. That's different. Or a Scream t-shirt, I should say. I think I said poster. Frick. I do feel like an idiot. Okay, so you'll know in post, but I don't know yet if this part of the video where I check out animatronics will be at the start or end of the video. But I do want to go ahead and throw this in here as well. So this was originally a ShopKo. This entire building was a ShopKo, as one of 3 locations in northern Colorado that was a full ShopKo, not a ShopKo down. This one ended up becoming JAX, as well as another gym, a gym of sorts that I know of. I don't know if other tenants might have been before the gym, but the gym is what I know. Then later, this JAX actually expanded into the gym. Except after they expanded into the gym, they end up closing it because of having another store in Loveland that seems to already suffice for the market. Long before they did the remodel, there was concern that this JAX store was not going to be able to stay open due to the other store. And that was back when, again, it wasn't expanded yet. But they ended up expanding it, and then they ended up closing it. However, this is where things could take a really hard twist. Apparently, WinCo Foods, a grocery type of store that is out in the northwest, I believe, they are supposed to actually be coming to this location, according to the local news outlets. So, quite an interesting twist on that part. Okay, so I want to just take a quick glance at the mats this time. Oh, that's funny. Looks like over here the mats are similar to what we've seen in other stores. Got the maze one there with the Overlook Hotel. And I think that's about it. I think I pretty much saw all the parts I needed to, or that I wanted to anyway. I do want to do one more thing as we exit the store, and we're going to actually take a harsh right turn here and do that. Have a great day. Yeah, thank you. I might go back. Oh boy, it is raining. It's raining, guys. It's raining hard. I'm gonna have to switch to my phone, and I might have to go back in. Maybe I'll go in and get the window clings. Man, of course now the Wacky Wave Inflatable Man is going really well. I should probably do that real quick. Okay, I'm gonna pick this up on my phone. Okay, so I popped back in this store since it's raining and grabbed my window clings. I just wanted to show this. This is the fire alarm graphic map for the store. So that's basically an outline of the whole store. I want to take a peek at the spot over here if it's done raining. I think it has calmed down. So Spirit Halloween, I don't think they're using this part of the space, at least not for the normal store. But of course they got their graphics there. If we back up a little bit, go into the lot just a little, you can actually see the JAX outdoor gear sign there on the front. And you can see the original portion of the store. So this is where the store originally was, is just this section. You can see it even just says JAX Farm and Ranch instead of having all the different parts of the store that stores tend to have when they have everything, more like the Cheyenne store. But they might have just used this part for the farm and ranch and then the other part for everything else, maybe, when they remodeled. It's definitely different. It's definitely different. I want to take a peek in here though, because I did actually take a peek before, and they still had everything inside, or at least quite a bit of shelving and stuff. I'm gonna have to flip the phone for you to be able to see right here. Okay. Can actually see a close sign there that looks like they can flip it over. I bet it says open on the other side. Yep, it says open. Yeah, this whole thing, I guess, I'm not sure if WinCo's gonna occupy just part of the space or the whole space. I'm really not too sure yet. Can we see in this window at all? Oh, we can. So this must have been where the cafe was. That's interesting. I think I stepped into this store during a live stream back when it was open, but I didn't go super deep into it. I just stepped in for a few, just take a really quick look, and that was it. I was just kind of curious to see what it looked like inside. Plus I was on a tight schedule, but that's besides the point. You can see that they've said that they've moved, which that is technically true. They had opened the other store quite a bit before the store had closed. That took over the Kmart, and I did a video of that quite a long time ago. This is one spot I kind of wanted to do a video of, but I just never ended up doing it. Yeah, it's pretty dark in there. You can see a drop ceiling. They have state last stop when occupied sign there on the left. I'm interested to see this when this becomes WinCo. That's going to be interesting. So I believe in this case, Jim is the Jim of the JAX company. So there's that. Oh man, that was a cool thing. A while back, but when the Cheyenne store was still JAX, I actually did a little train video sort of thing where I put my GoPro on the train. And I was able to do kind of a ride around on that, which was kind of cool. Got a unique angle of that store. So this probably would have been more like the garden shop and all that. It looks like they're kind of packing it up here. And then you have this outdoor area. And they have this huge frickin' Spirit Halloween banner. Definitely one of the bigger banners I've seen. And of course they have this back part area that they probably used for loading, I bet. I noticed more and more, they seem to be putting gates around the back part, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I know people sometimes will go to the back of a store and cause problems back there, they'll dump or whatever, and it sucks when they do that. It looks like this location had the propane tank over there. It says that they've sold out of propane, and they do actually still have a JAX truck parked here, so I imagine they might still be moving stuff out of the store. Or maybe they just left it here, I'm not sure. I imagine this button wouldn't help much. It kind of looks like something that would have been in a Kmart or a Lowe's or something. Yeah, it says sold out of propane. So I guess they must not have propane there. Alright, I just wanted to take a quick look at that just for something different. And since we're here and since it's going to get replaced, I probably would have done an abandoned video if Spirit wasn't opening here, but you know, Spirit opened, and you know what, we got inside to see inside, so that was a little different. Well, I want to give a quick shout out to my channel members that should be listed right in here, who support the journey, make it easier to do these videos. Until next time though, peace out. By the way, if you saw my video of the Longmont Spirit, you'll know that I had a problem with the battery. Well, I was able to get it out. I had to use a screwdriver, remove the SD card, and pry it out. I didn't have to push too hard, but the outer wrapping is definitely damaged at this point, and I don't think I'll be using this battery again. That was the only way I could find to get it out. Unfortunately, duct tape wasn't doing it, and now I guess I got permanent screwdriver to keep with me when I go out to places. But yeah, it's unfortunate. GoPro, you suck. I'm sorry, but you do. You shouldn't have done it like that. You could have had something else in there to just hold the battery in place that you eject, kind of like Canon did, or you know, you could have done something better, I think. Oh well. Unfortunately, the new GoPros aren't any better in that respect. I do got backup batteries, so that's a good thing. Anyway, that's all I got for today.